in order to offer somebody $1 million taxpayer dollars to someone, that would have had to been cleared through Director Comey. So he knew that this was going on. He knew that the dossier wasn't verified, and they were hell bent on getting that dossier verified any way they can, and they were going to support any amount of money to do it. The reason is because they basically took the information from that dossier and obtained a federal warrant, a FISA, and they've renewed that warrant 4 times through the FISA court. They basically lied to the FISA court with that information they had. So they needed to get that information verified, and they didn't. And what I think is absolutely outstanding is that, they weren't going for it. So it's just amazing. It really is how much money they were offering.
You basically answered my next question, and that was about James Comey. We all remember him being fired by President Trump. You said he had to have known about this, yet he's received very little attention, especially here recently, and he was all about the camera when this was going on. Why do you think that
absolutely. Is? Well, I think that he's trying to keep his mouth shut because he knows that he could be the next person being called before a jury. This is outstanding. This is an outstanding amount of money. We're not talking about $5,000 or $6,000 here. We're talking about $1 million worth of taxpayer dollars, and that all has to be cleared at the highest level. They're not going to give that away to anybody. The American public needs to understand that the FBI spends upwards of $55 million a year on sources, an outrageous amount of money. They gave this Kevin Helson, the special agent, gave Igor Panchenko over $200,000 in money. And what's outstanding about that is that he was under FBI investigation from 2009 to 2012, and then they turned him into a source. So how could that be? I mean, if he wasn't trustworthy then, how could he be trustworthy now? And then they go and they throw over $200,000 at Panchenko, and they never even polygraphed him to determine whether or not the information was actually valid. It's really it's disturbing. It shows a pattern of corruption within the FBI that goes straight to the top.